Hi everyone, my name is Cynthia, and if this is your first time on my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. And today I will be sharing what a typical day looks like for me as a UX design student with a full-time day job. And I apologize because I forgot to do an intro for this video. But pretty much the way that I start my mornings is by going into my morning team meetings. And during my team meetings, we cover the topics of the projects that we are working on, if we encountered any roadblocks, as well as any upcoming events or new projects that we will be focusing on. It's now lunchtime, so just gonna have my Chipotle leftovers, and I'm moving from there to there. So I still have a few minutes before I have to get back to work. And I quickly wanted to talk about a call that I had earlier this week with a UX designer, and we talked about a few topics, including like the interview process for UX design positions. She told me that usually the process is you go through the HR interview process, which is more behavioral questions and just the standard questions that you would get at most jobs. Next round is a manager reviews your portfolio, and you would just talk about the specific projects listed there. And then the third round usually will consist of a UX design challenge. And this is not the process for every company that is looking to hire UX designers, but I'm thinking that it's probably a similar process for most companies. One thing that makes me really nervous is the UX design challenge. And just like knowing that you are going to be watched, and if it's a in-person challenge, my mentor has told me that sometimes they just have you record yourself as you're going through the challenge. But yeah, like the thought of being observed and being timed to complete a UX design challenge just really makes me so nervous. I think that this is something that I will have to try to practice and prepare myself for mentally, because I'm just terrified of even the thought. So if you guys are UX designers, or even if you've just done interviews, please let me know what your experience was like. I would love to hear about that. And how did you prepare for this? I'm really curious about that, just to hear real stories from real people. So message me on Instagram, leave your comments below. I'm usually very responsive, so yeah. So it is past 4 p.m. now, and I went out for a little 1-mile jog. Now I'm going to finish my upper body workout today, and once I'm done with that, I will get started on my Career Foundry stuff. But just wanted to come out and play with my cats a little bit, so let me introduce you to them if you guys have not met them before. These are my very spoiled cats. Here is OJ. He's super quick, super intelligent. And over here, Fatty. She is highly motivated by food and will do anything to get food. So she's super smart too. A simple example of a design pattern would be like an arrow that you see on the top corner of an app that you're on, and because you see that in most apps, you know that by clicking it, it will take you to the previous page. So that is the goal for these wireframes, to just make sure that we are implementing the universal design patterns. Because these are low fidelity wireframes, I decided to just use my iPad and use Procreate to sketch them out. And this is the home page that I am working on. And then this is my credit monitoring page, and I'll still have to go back and make sure that I've implemented the design patterns that were reviewed in the readings. I am going to be ending my video here, since the rest of the evening will just consist of creating wireframes and doing some UX design readings. But thank you guys so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate all of you, particularly the people that leave comments and that I've been able to connect with, and that you're still continuing to follow my journey. Thank you so much. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Lastly, I do want to mention, if there is anyone out there that is in a similar boat where you have your day job and you've thought about taking UX design courses or just changing your career, I want to encourage you to do it. It is stressful, and at times it feels overwhelming with so many things to juggle, but it's completely doable. And if it's something that you're passionate about, it won't be as difficult. There are times where I'm working on UX design stuff and I stay up later than I would want to, but it doesn't feel like a burden because I know that I'm doing something that I enjoy. And although the finish line doesn't always seem so close, I know that I will get there. We all have our different journeys, and I just want you guys to know that you can do it too. So, yeah.